What's going on, everybody? Spunky 1991 coming, you guys, another video. Coming at you guys with my Eagles and Cowboys recap. So the Philadelphia Eagles defeating the Dallas Cowboys 41-7. This game was really never into question. The Eagles have swept the Dallas Cowboys for the first time since 2011. 13 years. 13 years. Of either split with the Cowboys or being swept ourselves by the Cowboys. It feels good to say that. We swept the Dallas Cowboys for the first time since 2011. Feels great to say we finally beat this team twice a year. This was the battle of the backup quarterbacks, of course. Jalen Hurts did not play this game. Kenny Pickett played most of the game until he got hurt in the third quarter. And got hurt in the third quarter, and backup quarterback had to come in and finish the game. And even our backup quarterback came in and got him a touchdown pass. Tanner McKee, got him a touchdown pass in this game. Actually, 2 touchdown passes, if I'm not mistaken. So he came in here and actually did better than in a way did better than Kenny Pickett. He didn't throw as many yards as Pickett, but 2 passing touchdowns, not too shabby. One to AJ Brown, then another one to Devontae Smith. It was just one of those days for the Eagles, man, where they just were pretty much coasting throughout the game. Early in the game, they got a big interception, return for a touchdown by C.J. Gardner-Johnson, but Cowboys offense goes right down the field, score a touchdown after that. But that was it. After that, the defense came to life, and Cowboys not score another point after that. So big shout out to those boys on defense. They did their thing. And Saquon Barkley is only 101 yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's 40-year rushing yard record in the season. So, and very ironic. It's extremely ironic because next week, the regular season for now, the Eagles play the New York Giants. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. You couldn't draw up a better script than this. Saquon Barkley going up against his former team next week with the opportunity to break the all-time rushing yards record. A 40-year rushing yards record in the season, and he has a legitimate shot. Now the question is, how much will he actually play next week? Because the Eagles right now, they have the NFC East wrapped up. They just won the NFC East. They still are technically in position to possibly get the number 1 seed, but I think in all likelihood they're probably going to be the number 2 seed, right behind the Lions, because in order for the Eagles to really have a shot for that number 1 seed, they have to we have to root for the San Francisco 49ers against the Lions tomorrow night. If this was last year's San Francisco 49ers team, yes, but this 49ers team this year is just not a very good football team, and I don't have a whole lot of confidence that they're going to beat Detroit. But you never know. You never know. But even if the Lions lose tomorrow, they do have a big game against the Vikings to close out the season. The Vikings are another team right there with the Eagles in terms of record or whatever, right on the heels. With the Lions, of course. The likelihood the Eagles get that number 1 seed, or I would say probably 5%. But strange things have happened. But without all the rambling on like I'm doing here, Barkley is only 101 yards rushing away from that title. And the question is, if the game is meaningless for the Eagles against the Giants next week, will Saquon Barkley be on the field playing next week? If Nick Sirianni put him on that field, let him break that record against his former team, and then take him out? We'll see. I mean, we'll see if that game really means a thing against the Giants. Like I was saying, The Eagles have the NFC East wrapped up. They still have a shot for that #1 seed, but it's a very slim shot. We'll see what happens. But back to this game. First time the Eagles have swept the Dallas Cowboys since 2011. That feels really good to say. Really good to say because, the Dallas Cowboys have swept us a couple times since then. But we generally tend to split with them. It feels great to say that we beat them twice in 1 year. Quick overview of this game. Like I said, no Jalen Hurts, no problem. I came into this game a little bit concerned, when I heard that Jalen Hurts wouldn't be playing. But sitting down watching the game, there was some worrisome early in the game. Despite that interception return, there was a little worrisome there. But the defense, they woke up, and those boys, as usual, handled their business. But a quick overview of this game here. Scoring overview here with 11 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first quarter. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with a 69-yard interception return for a touchdown. Jake Elliott with the extra point. 7-0 Eagles with 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Jalen Tolbert caught a 4-yard touchdown pass for Cooper Rush. Brandon Aubrey extra point is good. The score is now 7-7. With 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter, Devontae Smith caught a 22-yard touchdown pass from Kenny Pickett. Jake Elliott with the extra point. Now the score is 14-7 Eagles. With 1 minute 55 seconds left in the second quarter, Jake Elliott kicked a 31-yard field goal. Kenny Pickett 1-yard touchdown. Now the score is hold up a second. Yeah. No, Jake Elliott 31-yard field goal. At the end of the second quarter, Kenny Pickett 1-yard touchdown. Jake Elliott gets the extra point. 24-7 at halftime Eagles. Third quarter, just all Eagles the rest of the way here. With 8 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter, Jake Elliott with a 26-yard field goal. 27-7 Eagles. With 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter, A.J. Brown catches a 20-yard touchdown pass from Tanner McKee. This was, of course, after Kenny Pickett went out. Jake Elliott with the extra point, 34-7 Eagles. And the final score of the game, Devontae Smith with a 25-yard touchdown pass from Tanner McKee. Jake Elliott with the extra point. It's now 41-7 Eagles. And Brandon Aubrey, the kicker for the Cowboys, misses a 61-yard field goal after this. Eagles end up just absolutely blowing out the Cowboys 41-7. Just absolutely manhandled this team. Like I definitely was surprised to see just how easily the Eagles, handled this team in this game. Some more numbers here. When I'm passing, Kenny Pickett 10 for 15. 10 attempts, 10 completions, 15 attempts, 143 yards passing, a touchdown. Tanner McKee came in, 3 passes, 4 attempts, 54 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Saquon Barkley, great day, 31 carries for 167 yards, 5.4 average a carry. Tyrion Davis-Price, 3 carries for 7 yards, 2.3 average a carry. Kenneth Gainwell, 3 carries for 4 yards, 1.3 average a carry. Kenny Pickett, 3 carries for 3 yards, 1.0 average a carry. Philly shell touchdown. Tanner McKee, 2 carries for 1 yard. Receiving, Devontae Smith, 6 catches for 120 yards, 20.0 average a catch, 2 touchdowns. A.J. Brown, 3 catches for 36 yards, 12.0 average a catch, 1 touchdown. Grant Calcaterra, 1 catch for 34 yards, 34.0 average a catch. Kenneth Gainwell, 1 catch for 5 yards, 5.0 average a catch. Saquon Barkley, 2 catches for 2 yards, 1.0 average a catch. Defensively, Quinyon Mitchell, 5 tackles. Jalix Hunt, 4 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Cooper DeJean, 3 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Josh Sweat, 3 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Owen Burks, 2 tackles, 6 tackle assists. Thomas Booker, the fifth, 2 tackles, 3 tackle assists. He had half a sack. Darius Slay, 2 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Zach Bond, 1 tackle, 6 tackle assists. Jeremiah Triad Jr., 1 tackle, 2 tackle assists, half a sack. Reed Blankenship, 1 tackle, 2 tackle assists. Milton Williams, 1 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Nolan Smith, 1 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Tristan McCullum, 1 tackle. Avante Maddox, 1 tackle. Sidney Brown, 1 tackle. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, 1 tackle, 2 interceptions, including the one that he, at the beginning of the game, returned for a touchdown. Moro Ojomo, 3 tackle assists. Jordan Davis, 1 tackle assist. Kick returns, Kenneth Gainwell, 2 returns for 60 yards, 30.0 average of a punt. Cooper DeJean, 2 returns for 15 yards, 7.5 average of return. Jake Elliott, 2 tackles. About to say 2 tackles. He was 2 for 2 on field goals. Long 31-yard field goal, 11 points total scored. Braden Mann, 3 punts for 145 yards, 49.3. One inside, average a punt, 1 inside the 20. Let's see. Yeah, man. Just a dominate performance by the Eagles. Like, I was definitely very. I'm not gonna lie. I came to this game like, no Jalen Hurts. We gotta hope that Kenny Pickett is on his A game today, and until he got hurt, they kept him as the emergency quarterback, after he got hurt. But until he got hurt, he was playing very well, and we'll see, what happens next week. But it really all comes down to that game next week. If it really means anything for the Eagles, will we see the starters playing next week or not? But I really do hope that regardless of what happens, that they do put Saquon Barkley out there. I do want to see him break that record. Here's the yards here, total yards. The Cowboys had 268 total yards. The Eagles had 376 total yards. Passing yards, 141 yards by the Cowboys. 197 passing yards by the Eagles. Rushing yards, Cowboys had 127, Eagles had 176. Yards per play, 4.5 for the Cowboys, 6.2 for the Eagles. First down, 16 by the Cowboys, 20 by the Eagles. Third down efficiency, 6 for 14 by the Cowboys, 6 for 13 by the Eagles. Fourth down efficiency, Cowboys did not go for it on fourth down. Eagles 1 for 1 on that. Total plays ran, Cowboys ran 60 plays, Eagles ran 61 plays. Sacks allowed, the Cowboys allowed 1 sack. No sacks allowed by the Eagles. Total punts, 4 punts by the Cowboys, 3 punts by the Eagles. Penalty yards, 8 for 69 by the Cowboys committed, 4 for 25 by the Eagles committed. Fumbles lost, 2 fumbles lost by the Cowboys, none by the Eagles. Interceptions thrown, 2 thrown by the Cowboys, none thrown by the Eagles. Time of possession, the Eagles win that battle as well. 27.11 minutes the Cowboys held the ball offensively. 32 minutes and 49 seconds the Eagles held the ball. So those just the numbers right there. Just a dominant performance by the Eagles. This was one of those games where it started off great for the Eagles, the defense with the touchdown. Then the Cowboys scored that touchdown. You're like, okay, this might be a battle the whole way. But no. No, it was not. Eagles just absolutely ramshacked the Cowboys and blew them out. This game was pretty much over with at halftime. Eagles just showing why they are the better team. And, it was the battle of backup quarterback versus 2 backup quarterbacks, Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee. And both of those boys came in and played, very well for us. They handled their business. I was a little bit nervous that if the Eagles don't win this game, then we're going into week 18 against the Giants, and we got to win that game to win the NFC East. Or if we don't win that game, then we just hand over the division to Washington. That was legitimately a concern for me, when I heard that Jalen Hurts will not be playing this game. But as it all turned out, Eagles handled their business. Didn't have anything to worry about. And with the backup quarterbacks, the Eagles have swept the Dallas Cowboys for the first time in 13 years. 13 years with the backup quarterbacks, the Eagles have swept the Dallas Cowboys for the first time in 13 years. And I know Cowboy fans are going to say, oh, y'all played us both times without Dak. Who gives a crap? I don't. Anytime the Eagles beat the Dallas Cowboys, I'm ecstatic, because there's no team in this division that I have a greater disdain for than the Dallas Cowboys. So I take beating the Cowboys, any way we can get it, But even before Dak went down, you guys were not looking too good this year at all. You guys were absolutely stinking up the joint when Dak was out there as well. So it's been one of those years for the Cowboys. And as an Eagles fan, I hope there's many more years just like this coming up for the Cowboys. You guys gave Dak $60 million a year. Hey, good luck with that one, good luck with that one, players. Hopefully y'all bring back Mike McCarthy next year as well. That would be great. That would be absolutely great news if you guys bring McCarthy back next year. So I'll just go ahead and say it. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. It's always going to be fuck the Dallas Cowboys. There's no team I despise more than Dallas. So for the Eagles to sweep them, I take it. I will take it. I will most definitely take it. But yeah, Eagles are now this season they are 4-1 division. They have the Giants next week to close out the regular season. Finish the season 5-1 division. They should have won that game against Washington last week, but that's neither here and there. There's a good chance that we may very well see that team again in the playoffs, and I look forward to that. I absolutely look forward to seeing Washington again if we see them in the playoffs. That would be great. But just very ironic that next week, last game of the regular season, Eagles at home against the Giants, Saquon Barkley can break Eric Dickerson's 40-year rushing record against his former team. The former team that didn't think he was worth the money he was worth the big money. They thought that he was. They pretty much thought that he was not. He was pretty much done. That's pretty much what they thought, and they didn't think that he was signed with the Eagles. Saquon Barkley gets the chance next week to get one more good laugh against the New York Giants, the team that absolutely fumbled, handling the free agency of Saquon Barkley, and just let him land right in this team's hands. I tell you, man, you can't write a better Hollywood script than that, man. You can't. He goes up against his former team one more time for the season, this season, and he rushes for well over 100 yards against them. Fingers crossed that he is playing next week, because Eagles fans, we are on the verge of witnessing history. And I'm telling you right now, NFL, do not screw him out of that MVP trophy. The last running back who came very close to that fell eight yards shy of it. Adrian Peterson in 2012 won MVP. You guys love to make this a quarterback award. I'm tired of seeing that. I think most people are tired of seeing that. If Saquon Barkley breaks this record next week, he will be the first Philadelphia Eagles player to win league MVP. Give Saquon Barkley that award. He absolutely earned it. But if you would have told me when we signed Saquon Barkley during the offseason that Saquon Barkley would rush for over 2,000 yards rushing this season, I probably wouldn't have believed you. I would have said, okay, I think he will do well behind the Eagles' O-line. He will have a great season. But I saw more like, 1,500s, maybe 1,600 yards rushing. But this guy is on the verge of making league history. Let that sink in. This guy is on the verge of making league history, breaking a record that has stood longer than I've been alive. I'm sure most people that watch my videos have been alive. 1984 Eric Dickerson broke that record. And right now, Saquon Barkley is on the doorstep of doing just that, breaking that record. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I'm hopefully we're tuned in and we're witnessing history next Sunday afternoon. The game right now does not have a time on it. My assumption is going to be that it will be a maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon game, 1 o'clock possibly. You know, we'll see, because ultimately the Giants are not playing for anything. The Eagles may effectively not be playing for much of anything until obviously the playoffs, of course, and we'll see what Coach Sirianni decides to do. You know, I think fans are gonna want to see Barkley break that record, and I do think Sirianni's gonna give him the chance to do it at home against his former team next week. That will be huge. He is only 101 yards away from making history. We want to see that. But you know, Sirianni is known for being pretty conservative at times. You know, and I get it. We want these guys ready to go the following week in the playoffs against whoever we play, because more likely we will be playing the wild card round, and I'm perfectly fine with that as well. Like, if that's the way it's meant to be, we'll go through whoever we have to go through. That's the way I look at it, you know. But can't wait, man. Can't wait to hopefully we see history made in Philadelphia next weekend. But again, the Eagles absolutely manhandled Dallas Cowboys. It was not close. 41-7. They complete the season sweep on the Cowboys. The first time they have swept the Dallas Cowboys since 2011. They are NFC East champions. Yeah. yeah. Let's enjoy this win, boys. Let's get ready for the Giants next weekend. Fingers crossed again that we're witnessing history next weekend. Saquon Barkley breaks that record. That'd be great. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Go Birds. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Fly Eagles fly. Spunky 1991 is out of here. Fly Eagle fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.